Now I want to take a moment and I want to address the men and women who work here in the Capitol and who work around the country in this government, whether you're in the military or in the reserves or you're in law enforcement or medical researchers or people working at our national parks, whichever you do, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're doing for the taxpayers. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices that you and your families make. We could not be more grateful. You should not have to go through this uncertainty. You deserve so much better than this needless shutdown. And we hope that it will end very soon. My colleagues, Senate Democrats shut down this government, and now Senate Democrats need to open this government back up. Stop holding our troops and children's health insurance hostage. End this reckless shutdown that is inflicting needless uncertainty on our country. Let common sense and cooler heads prevail. Come to your senses. Do the right thing. Open this government back up. I yield.
Gentleman from Wisconsin yields back. Gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
Majority Leader.
I enter a motion to reconsider the vote.
Motion is entered.
Yeah, I just want to call to the attention of my colleagues a statement of the a part of the statement of a White House press secretary tonight, presumably on behalf of the administration, simply says, "We will not negotiate the status of unlawful immigrants while Democrats hold our lawful citizens hostage over their reckless demands." That appropriately represents the White House view of where we are. And, Mr. President, what we've just witnessed on the floor was a cynical decision by Senate Democrats to shove aside millions of Americans for the sake of irresponsible political games. The government shutdown was 100% avoidable, completely avoidable.
Very sadly, we are on the precipice of a government shutdown. The Majority Leader only just allowed us to vote on a continuing resolution that he knew lacked the votes long before this hour. It's not just Democrats who oppose this CR. Several Republicans did as well. All of today, Mr. President, we have endeavored to reach an agreement with President Trump and the Republicans that would have not only spared a government shutdown, but cemented an agreement on spending caps, including those for our military, the health care issues, disaster relief, and immigration issues. President Trump reached out to me this morning, to invite me to the White House to talk all of these issues over, and I accepted. We had a lengthy and substantive discussion. During the meeting, in exchange for strong DACA protections, I reluctantly put the border wall on the table for discussion. This afternoon, in my heart, I thought we might have a deal tonight. That was how far we'd come. That's how positive our discussion felt. We had a good meeting. But what has transpired since that meeting in the Oval Office is indicative of the entire tumultuous and chaotic process Republicans have engaged in the negotiations thus far.